Alright, welcome ladies and gentlemen to the round 2 of the Swiss tournament for Metroid Prime 2 Randomizer. It's going to be a lot of fun. We got DiggleWrath versus Clyde. DiggleWrath, he's been messing around with a lot of out of bounds and getting himself out of some tight jams. That does take time, but the knowledge is good nonetheless, so
it's gonna be useful.
Yeah. And Clyde's gonna have his work cut out for him. I think he'll do alright though.
Yeah.
I think these players are about evenly matched, so this is going to be a close race, I think.
I mean, I don't know. I didn't saw Clyde racing yet or playing yet, so this is gonna be interesting. So wait, did it start it?
Yeah, it looks like they're off. They're just gonna sync up the streams.
Oh, okay. This is why I can't see the timer. That explains it.
Yeah, Clyde doesn't use a timer on his stream. He's just streaming the game itself.
All right then. Looks like we're having the basic tournament settings. That means vanilla start, vanilla elevators, and translator gates. So, and of course, no tricks. That means the game is beatable without any exploits, out of bounces, and glitches in general.
Yeah, a lot of really simple but obscure things are also not required either. Like just standing on objects you wouldn't think to stand on, even though it's really easy to do. Sometimes it won't be required.
Yeah, exactly.
Just because newer players just won't know that.
Yeah. All right. Looks like Diggle's stream has some internet issues. Hopefully, it solves itself quickly.
Of course, they will be allowed to use tricks and out of bounds.
Yeah, exactly.
Just about anything they want. The only exception is the infinite speed glitch, which will behave differently on different emulators. So we banned that for the tournament. Although there has been one match that the players agreed to allow it, but that actually wound up not getting played after all.
So the runners are doing the usual route, getting to GFMC compound and getting your first item, and then heading off to either the temple or oh, okay.
In no tricks, basically, you're always gonna go to the with vanilla elevators. You're basically always gonna go to the temple.
Well, yeah, there is a possibility that you get a power bomb as your first item.
It's true,
but it's very rare.
It used to be very common, and now the randomizer is quite a bit biased against it.
So we have a suit in a temple assembly side. So Clyde is not going for the frame perfect slope jump. And looks like Diggle also didn't. Oh, looks like Diggle is back.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Got a bit of
Quick
connection issues,
question.
but otherwise.
The stream, the commentator stream has no audio in general, right?
That is correct.
Okay. Okay, we have Seekers, a very common pickup for the first one. Yeah, what you just saw is Diggle just made a slope jump to avoid the cutscene trigger in this room. He opened the chest and walked into the cutscene. This results in this room being reset and the container being placed there again, what enables us to duplicate the item that is in the container. And Clyde is now also going for this trick. I have sound. Why?
Oh, that's good.
Nice.
All right, sound is fixed. Sweet.
Amazing. Very nice. Right.
Seekers
see
are
what-
really nice as your first item.
Yeah.
It's very, very common on these settings, but to be able to use them effectively is a really good skill to learn. Especially, like, you get to use them almost right away on this first encounter.
Yeah. The Dark Alpha spawn takes 20 missiles to defeat, I think. And firing 5 missiles at once is a big time saver.
It does take quite a while to lock on to it with
Yeah.
5 missiles, but you can start locking onto it before it's vulnerable, so that helps a lot.
So I didn't saw the item that's under the safe station though.
I didn't. I missed it as well. It kind of
Yeah.
looked important, actually.
Yeah. I would almost say it was the second suit.
That was,
It looked big and orange.
there we go. See Diggle making use of that, the secret launcher there.
It is also good for early enemies like the flying pirates in Aegon. You can just lock onto them and wait for 3 missiles to lock on, and then you can just yeah, take care of them like that.
Missile launcher acquired. Now we can launch missiles. So on these tournament settings, you don't actually need the missile launcher to fire missiles, nor do we need the main power bombs to use power bombs. That is a setting in the randomizer to force you to get the first one first.
Yeah, and that same applies for grapple and screw attack. But the suits are progressive. That means you get a dark suit first, always, and then the light suit.
Unfortunately, Adam has not authorized the use of that particular hint, so we won't be seeing that today.
Yeah.
There are several hints throughout the game. The colored lore scans, the holograms throughout the world, will give hints for various locations. There are 4, I believe, like guaranteed hints for the major bosses and their
Yeah.
prizes.
And the Luminov corpses, that are the blue Luminov corpses that are lying around the world, are giving us information what is inside of the ink caches. So Diggle is on his way to Aegon, probably. Oh. So is he gonna get the suit?
Well, we'll see what's in the cache first.
Ah, vanilla. A vanilla E-Tank.
Nice.
Yeah, getting E-Tanks early on is very good. It eliminates the possibility of dying very early on. But we have a suit very early on, so Dark Ether is not going to be a big deal. And we have a Sky Temple key at this corpse. This doesn't surprise me. This ink cache always has something.
It hasn't for me, but I've seen it for a lot of other seeds as well.
Yeah, when I was practicing, like, there's something, like, every time. Ooh, super missiles. Ooh, and main power bombs.
Main power bombs. So although you can use power bombs without getting the main power bombs, the logic will place main power bombs before placing anything important in power bomb locked locations.
Yeah, so the power bomb, so the
that was
power
wide
bomb
open.
check. Yeah, the power bomb checks Diggle can make now are actually in logic.
having a lot of experience, DiggleWrath knows to always come to Hive Chamber B first, if he's able to. Boost ball, almost immediately. Pretty nice.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a fast seed, huh?
Yep.
In theory.
Yeah, hopefully. I stay at my thought the seat is gonna be a no bosses seat because I still believe in luck.
No boss is a pretty bold claim.
Yeah, it is. And what makes the situation even worse is that two of the two of the bosses actually have two items that can make them required. Morbus being the item in Mining Station A, no, Mining Plaza, and for Kraxus it is the Humos item, so vanilla light suit item.
Luckily, you can actually physically see the item in Mining Plaza if you jump just right and have really good vision.
Dark Visor, that is pretty nice. That is making checking in caches right from the start is very good.
It definitely feels good to not have to backtrack later.
Yeah. I mean, there's GMFC compound, but hopefully there's nothing important like Aegon Key or something like that.
True, that's I mean, basically you're always gonna fight Jump Guardian sooner or later. Just it's a pretty fast fight and gives an item, so it might as well. And you pass right by him on the way to another item anyway. Usually when I say boss is required, I don't even consider Boost Guardian or Jump Guardian at all. Boost Guardian maybe. Maybe. I don't know.
For what
It's a
item is he
pretty fast
going?
boss,
What
so-
item is he going for? Oh wait, actually, it could be the bombs under the safe station. It was big in orange. Could also be multiple bombs. So this maybe because Diggle is going back for it.
Well, you know, he has Dark Visor and Seeker Launcher, so this could be in logic given that he's already able to leave the area once he gets the item. So the randomizer could potentially place an item where you're unable to get out until you get that item, but it won't allow you to. It won't place an item where you're unable to get out at all.
Yeah,
So, like it could have been Dark Visor under the save station just to get out. I've seen Emerald under the save station before.
So it's actually really morphball bombs.
It's nice to have.
Yeah, and that gives us access to the dark side too. That is a pretty nice start.
Yeah, not only do bombs open, like, bomb blocks, I guess.
Yeah.
It not only does it destroy certain rocks to give you access to places, but it also makes the movement a lot nicer. You can go more places with the bombs.
Yeah. And you don't need to go like around everything. You can like places where you need space jump for. Yeah, you can just double bomb jump everything up, so this also saves some time. So they go safe warping back to the ship.
Another feature for the randomizer is
Oh, yeah.
they are able to use save stations to return to the start of the game. Basically a shortcut in case they wind up soft locking somewhere. Like if he had gone there without Dark Visor, he would have had no other way out than to save warp.
Exactly. Yeah, but save warps can actually be also part of the logic, so. So,
Save
Clyde.
warps will never be considered, right?
Oh, Clyde catched up pretty fast. Oh, yeah. He didn't check, like, items Diggle did.
Clyde's taken kind of the long way around to get the Hive Chamber B.
So we're gonna get our dark suits.
DiggleWrath, yeah, bombs. There you go.
He wanted
just
the flex.
Yeah. Yeah. That jump is awful.
Yeah, it
I
is.
call it the TAS only jump because you do it in Temple Assembly site.
So there we go. Oh yeah. What was in the temple access C? Didn't saw it. Oh, or they didn't check it.
B?
Or B, yeah.
I don't know. Obviously, it must be worth it if he's going back for it.
And it is. Yeah, that's also like a feature that people don't know. So in the first prime game, you can lock onto enemies, shoot a missile, and the missiles will home the enemies. In Echoes, you need to stay aimed on the enemy for the missile to home on the enemy. If you let go of the aim, the missile will just miss the enemy.
Yeah, it'll stop seeking. Though one exception is if you use seeker missiles to lock on instead of just targeting.
Oh yeah. The yo-yo suit. That's an interesting name for the dark suits.
In morphle form, at least.
Yeah, that was really a kind of late Aegon. But the good thing is, the runners don't need to keep in mind of like the early checks in temple grounds anymore. So yeah, this is what I meant with skipping like space jump only shortcuts with morph ball bombs.
Yeah, currently playing on no tricks logic. On trivial difficulty, double bomb jumps could be required to ascend places like that.
Oh, we're playing with trivial. Okay, I didn't.
We're playing on no tricks.
Oh, okay.
But that's one of the differences between the.
Oh, okay.
The difficulties.
And there's light already.
I'd be tempted at this point to go straight into the Dark World and skip the temple for later. I don't know.
Could have dark
beam.
Yeah, could have dark beam. Good thing we know that supers are also somewhere around on Aegon. Getting supers will also If they get supers before labs, they can actually full clear Dark Aegon before they go to labs. Amber.
And Diggle's going into...
Yeah, he's going for it.
Dark World.
Oh no.
Well, he's getting the hint, at least. That's nice to find.
Aegon Temple.
Okay.
So space jump.
Well, that would be really nice to have. He should probably just go back to Temple right now, honestly.
Yeah. Oh no. Diggle, go back.
The unfortunate thing is, although this actually does skip a encounter, it's just so nice to have space jump for this and be able to skip this elevator ride.
Yeah.
And skip this cutscene as well. It's real short, but...
And there are... Oh, no. Okay. I thought it were supers, but no. Just like expansion.
Huh.
So what is the item up there in the room?
I couldn't get a good look at it.
Me neither. Oh wait, did Diggle fall? Oh no, he fell.
Oh, jeez. Well, he got to the final thing, and I guess the bomb just missed.
Oh no, oh no.
It happens sometimes if you like go too far forward when you morph. You kind of have to be in that little opening to drop your bomb.
Oh no, he's going for Dark Aegon. Oh no, he's not. I just wanted to say.
Just kidding. This will... this isn't so bad, though. Having that portal open for later means he still won't have to deal with the pirates when he comes back. The pirates will disable the bomb slot, as well as the one door to portal access A.
Red sample key.
So as long as you don't need to go through that door, he'll be fine. I'm just skipping the pirates for the rest of the game. So to escape Bomb Guardian's area, obviously bombs would work. You could also use power bombs, boost ball. If you have screw attack, that works as well. And there's this little slopes jump you could do to space jump over the wall as well. Well, over the gate. Yeah, the terrain isn't changed in Randomizer at all.
No, no. The game is vanilla with some adjustments, like if you in a vanilla game, if you enter the room in labs with the two flying pirates and kill the flying pirates from backside, you're actually soft locked. But they fixed that in the randomizer.
Additionally, killing Spider Guardian with a power bomb would usually soft lock in vanilla, but it just stuns it in randomizer.
Oh, you can kill Spider Guardian with a power bomb instantly.
Yeah, it just the same way you power bomb Guardian, he just evaporates. The problem is he's supposed to destroy all the blocks on the way into the tunnel at the end. And if you just kill him immediately, that doesn't happen. So you're just soft-locked in there.
Okay, so Diggle is going for labs. No, Diggle, Clyde. But she's not going for the vanilla dark beam check. No, she's going for that, okay.
Yeah, I hope not.
Clyde, don't do it. I mean,
so one of the traps, like when you first do randomizers, is you can go to Dark Samus, to the room with Dark Samus as soon as you get Light Beam, but you actually do need Dark Beam,
Yeah.
or on higher difficulties, you could screw attack the gate as well, but you do need Dark Beam to actually get out. Even Spider Ball isn't enough to get you out, because the Spider Track doesn't actually activate until after reloading the room after the fight.
And no, actually, the spider track is locked by Dark Salmon. You can use it as soon as Dark Samus is defeated.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So is Hazingscliff having something once again? Probably. I mean, we're talking about Hazingscliff.
So this area in Sanctuary Fortress, like these 3 items right next to the Aegon elevator, very often have something important. In this
Yep,
case, it's the
there we
Sky
go.
Temple key, and I didn't see what the.
Yeah,
did he
me
check
neither.
follow-up combat avoidance yet?
He walked into. He looked at the item, but I couldn't see what it is.
Okay.
Oh yeah, is this emerald? Oh, you can do that. Huh.
So yeah, with there are some really powerful just things to know about the game. In this case, you can jump like right past that little railing on the spider ball track, and as soon as you morph, the camera will get blocked by that railing, so you can instantly go into morph ball instead of going through the animation, and that allows you to cling on to the spider ball track instantaneously.
Instant unmorphing and morphing is actually pretty viable base for many tricks in the game. Oh.
Yeah, this area is often referred to as Spider's Treasure. There are a few areas, a few items in the game that just seem to always have something.
Yeah. And Hazelcliff is one of that. Hazelcliff really likes to have screw attack. Or space jump.
Hazencliff, it's that room with the giant pit in the middle and those little electric fields in the back. That used to be the bane of weekly runners runs. It requires taking 150 Dark World damage by the logic. Unfortunately, those requirements were placed by one of the best speedrunners of the game. So it's kind of a tall order to get through that, only taking 150 damage. So we now have a feature in the current version of the randomizer to attach a multiplier to all damage requirements. In this case, the default setting is 1.5 times. So you now need 2 energy tanks to put that item in logic.
So hopefully Clyde will not get bullied by quads, but I think he killed the quads, right? Because
Yeah, I think so.
yeah, because the quads, you may be thinking you're safe in the morph ball tunnels, but no, the quads can actually hurt you through the wall. And if they trap you in a certain point here, yeah, you're screwed because they will not let you get further through. But he luckily took care of the quads.
Yeah, the quads will usually play nice for like 10 seconds or so, but when you know that they're going to hurt you, then you start messing up all over, and then they just slowly march their way towards you, and then combo you to death. So if you don't know that, then you just get through unscathed.
And get bullied to death
just
by
forget
quads.
what we talking about. You'll
We
never have a
were.
problem.
I don't know either.
Don't mind us.
So it looks like Diggle's going for the BJ to get up to the light beam door. Just skip the big door thing and
That
okay.
works too.
I didn't know the spider rails would be activated after this fight. I thought it had something to do with Dark Samus.
I think that's always active.
Not when he didn't fought the pirates yet. When I'm in this room, I usually BJ up to the cannons to see what the item is. Yeah, it looks like it's a red sample key.
You could also kind of get a glimpse of it during the pirate fight, during the cutscene when the turrets pop up, but it's far away. And it's also covered by this big orange shield that tints it, makes it harder to see.
So Battlegrounds has an expansion. So looks like yeah, he's going for the light beam door, of course. But if there's something important under his feet, he needs to get back to the he needs backtrack through doors to not trigger the fight.
Yeah,
What was that?
Important. Is
Yeah.
that some kind of visor?
I think.
Might
And
have been
yeah,
Echo. Supers? Close enough.
yeah, that's what I meant.
So there are a couple ways to get into that tunnel. That tunnel will close off, like the exit to that tunnel will close off when you approach the exit from behind, or when you leave through the exit. You can reopen it just by leaving and reloading the room. And that also disables the electric fields underneath, so that makes it considerably easier to get through. Another option he had was just to go to the previous room, go to the entrance to the tunnel, and roll through.
Oh yeah, that's what I meant. He could have been just backtracking and through the main entrance and then got out of it and avoid the trigger entirely. But this also works.
So having been into that little command center room thing, that little side room, well, I don't think he actually had to go into that section. I think once you enter that room, you could scan it from the other side. I'm not entirely sure.
I don't think so. I think the scan point is blocked.
It's usually blocked, but entering that room usually triggers some layer change that allows you to scan once the pirate breaks the glass. It's weird. It's a little inconsistent. It's some
echoes
different
of
layer change.
And it's supers. Oh, there we have a side-by-side example. Diggle did the thing, so no electric barriers. So hopefully Dark Beam is around here, because Torvus is open to us with the items we have right now.
Yeah.
There's a good possibility that Dark Beam could end up somewhere in Torvus.
For multiple reasons. You could go through the entrance to Torvus, or you could go through the Aegon elevator to Torvus. You would need Boost Ball Seekers and Emerald for the side door.
Yeah.
Or just Emerald and Dark Suit for the front door. And Light Beam, I guess? And or Super Missiles.
Should be. I didn't got a look for of the item. It's up here.
I think it's a vanilla E-Tank. According to
E-Tanks are always
Captain.
nice. Yeah, and since they have Spider and Boost and Supers, let's say Supers is in the behind the Super Missile door in this room. I think it's what is the room name? Ventilation
Bioenergy production.
or that? Yeah.
And I think they got a hint for storage C.
I don't remember.
Through the super missile door.
Oh, it's yeah. That's the room I meant.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So he, unfortunately, didn't get the dash.
So usually you want to bend the dash backwards, which is slightly more advanced than just regular scan dashing. You want to tap down as soon as you dash.
Yeah, with that you
change your
can.
angle.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a bit.
You can just dash and then back up onto the platform when you're close enough. That works too. It's just tighter. There's like an element of timing involved. But yeah, he bent the dash there and just goes straight onto the platform right away.
Oh, it's a missile.
Oh, okay. The storage D has not been checked yet. That's behind Dark Samus 1. And
Exactly.
Diggle's on his way there now. Well, after a trip, sand with boost ball. It's a nice thing to have when you go through this area. Unfortunately, they didn't have Dark Beam for storage B. There was the Dark Door earlier.
So, welcome people to the room that is not liked. Like Life Road Tunnel, this room, this is just the worst morph ball tunnel in the whole game.
Nah, this one's not so bad. This Torvus Plaza access is much more finicky than that one. It's a little half pipe where you can get plenty of height to get up to the item, but you still can't get it because you're locked into half pipe physics.
I mean, at least you can like skip most of the things you need to do there with a with a trick. But this route right there, you can't skip it, and this is why I don't like it so much.
Yeah. And this tunnel has a bit of a quirk where I think it still has half pipe physics inside the tunnel for some reason. So you just slow down when you turn. Like halfway through the pipe, you just stop.
Missile.
If you try to boost, it just does
do
nothing.
we actually get the vanilla dark beam?
Could be. Also open is Dark Missile Trooper, GFMC compound.
Yeah. So, what we just saw was Diggle attempting damaging Dark Samus with a power bomb. So, obviously, you shouldn't have power bombs at this point at the game. So the developers didn't really bother like adjusting the damage of a power bomb to this boss. So a well-placed power bomb can one-shot Dark Samus 1. And a couple of other bosses. We already saw that on Bomb Guardian. Almost works with every boss that is that you fight before you're getting power bombs.
Yeah, that's about how the fight normally goes. So
Yeah.
not too bad of a fight from him. And
Annihilated. And then so is it
unfortunately he doesn't have the normal way to get out, so he's gonna have to do some bomb space jumps here. It's a bit tricky. You have to basically put your back to a wall, then roll and press forward while you're morphing, and that'll fix the camera right behind you. And then you just want to get something in the way of the camera as you bomb jump up.
He should use the container in the middle of the room.
This works as well. I mean, it's basically whatever you practice.
Oh, there we go.
And within 22 frames of leaving the ground from the first bomb, well, from the second bomb, I guess, you need to unmorph, and then you need to jump. Because the game still thinks you're grounded for some reason. Just because the unmorph animation is much longer than 22 frames.
Yeah.
I want to say it's like 25 frames, which I guess isn't much, but still long enough.
At first, this like little extra height you get from a bomb jump doesn't seem like too much, but actually it makes a very big difference. It gets even more useful when you do it with a double or triple bomb jump.
Yeah, you could basically get the height of like 2.5 jumps with the bomb space jump. I guess 3.5 with space jump, I think. Citation needed. He's trying to get a good look at the item on
Oh, you can just jump out of bounds here?
You sure can. You just step on the Luminos head and jump out.
Huh, interesting.
And a quirk about the physics of out of bounds. You saw there he had to morph and drop down into the ceiling. The ceiling of rooms typically like have this aether box above. So once you get to the top of that, you're just walking up there and you can't fall. But the aether physics ignore morph ball collision, so you can morph and just drop through.
What is also dangerous for newcomers
Absolutely.
if you're out of the rooms. Let's say you are on top of the skybox and you walk in a location where is room nightmare. If you morph into the abyss, you can fall infinitely, basically. And if that happens, well, and screw attacking in out of bounds is also very dangerous.
Yeah, screw attack basically behaves as a morph ball size, morph ball collision kind of deal. And unfortunately, in order to land from a space jump, you need to land on solid ground. Like, some of the quirky physics of the outside of rooms just kind of don't allow you to properly get a foothold. So you could just screw attack against a ceiling, and you'll just be infinitely spinning. And you'll have to reset. So it does have pretty sizable advantages to be able to do, but it definitely takes practice.
Yeah.
If you don't know what you're doing, it's just high risk and not worth going for. It should be noted that the logic to place the items in the game will never consider out of bounds as a method to get anything.
Yeah.
The only kinds of seeds in which it would be required would be on minimal checking, where it just basically doesn't really care if the game's beatable.
Dark Aegon Key. Reacquired. Yeah, Morbus should actually also have the Dark Beam. We don't hope for it. And we also don't hope that Sanctuary, the Sanctuary entrance has Dark Beam. It's even worse. we
had that last week.
Yeah, I know.
It looks like he hasn't beaten Jump Guardian yet.
Yeah.
It's actually, I don't know if he knows, but supers are really nice to use against Jump Guardian. It just takes a little more than 6 supers. Just like 6 supers and change to kill Jump Guardian. And you can shoot him pretty fast if you switch to Scan Visor right after firing. It just completely disables the reload time, the cooldown time for using supers. Any charge combo, really.
And hitting Jump Guardian with supers is actually easy because most of the runners are gonna head for a special fighting method against Jump Guardian. So I think we're about to see that. So when you enter the room from backside and don't hit the cutscene trigger, the Jump Guardian is actually in the room already. He's just invisible and standing in a spot. And when you shoot him, he actually takes damage. So he can't be defeated in that state, but he can be his health can be lowered. Yeah, exactly. You can see Diggle is shooting against something invisible, and that is a Jump Guardian just standing there. And yeah, you can get him like self ball to where he's basically a one shot. And yeah, this is how most runners take care of him.
You can drop his health down to 0, and unfortunately, you can only kill Jump Guardian when he's vulnerable in the like during the actual fight. But you can drop his health all the way before then. So it just takes one little P-shot to finish him off.
Yep. There we go, and she's defeated. The powerbomb disrespect. Interesting.
There's been at least one actual Jump Guardian fight. Some people will just trigger the fight anyway if they don't have space jump, and they'll go through the entrance. You can actually shoot them from that first shootable safe zone. It's a bit of a tight little aim. It's a snipey snipe, but it's possible.
And with light beam in hand, it's actually also a bit hard to tell if you're actually hitting him or not.
For some reason, it just passes through him. Like, you can see it collides with his body and then passes through and hits the wall behind him. But it does deal damage to him. I don't think anyone's flat out tried to fight it and just hitbox entirely, but there have been times when they like mounted their charge beams and bombs or charge beams in mid. I believe so.
Ah,
that would have been nice to find earlier, huh?
Yeah, but at least we have it. Oh, nice.
It's pretty easy to miscount your shots because you gotta. It's basically like 28-ish light beam shots, or like 20, 25 or 24 charge beam shots, something like that. Or a combination of 15 charge and missiles.
I think that was E-Tank and Mining Plaza. Oh yeah, and Mining Station B is now completely in logic. Every single item there.
Nice. It kind of feels bad when you don't have full access to it, because there's almost always something in Mineshaft.
Yeah.
Citation needed, but...
But the best thing is, in the shaft, When you see a key, but you can't scan it because you're in Morphball, and it's a Inhive key. It's just the best one. Diggle is not going for it. Interesting
Clyde
choice.
got an unfortunate full health jump guardian fight.
Oh god, no. I mean, he has supers, so...
I want to say he starts off crouched, so he has a smaller hitbox normally than before the fight starts. Maybe it's just me.
Okay, I never seen people doing that before. Interesting, huh? So he's the jump guardian now.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Hopefully, if you die, you don't drop space jump. Yeah, Boost Guardian is pretty rough, especially on the GameCube version. They actually nerfed him for Trilogy.
Neat little fun fact. One of the developer of Echoes actually needed action replay to beat the Boost Guardian.
Which is why it was nerfed in Trilogy.
Exactly. he is a bit unfair on Hyper Mode or Veteran on GameCube. Just say that. But in Randomizer, you just lay a power bomb and he's dead.
If you don't have power bombs, you just don't fight him yet. That's all there is to it. There is a really cool strat though that was used in no out of bounds speedruns where you couldn't get early power bombs, and they just kept him in puddle form the entire fight, so it was unable to go into boost mode, and just finished him off with just light beam shots in one round.
I still try to... Oh, wait. Oh, I see what
Really
Diggle's
tough
wanting
stuff.
to do. He's gonna get his sins, but still, I don't really get why he was skipping Mining Station B. I mean, it's an obvious logical check. And even the item on top of the room is a logic.
Yeah, I want like 5 temple keys before I even bother checking the hints, just because I don't write things down, so I don't want to have to remember more than 4 keys. But yeah, he's gonna go for it. He's gonna get some early information, and he's probably gonna be able to skip a bunch of stuff along the way.
Yeah.
So he's gonna need screw attack. Screw attack especially I would want before checking hints.
A Cursed Lake?
We
We
know
know
about that
this.
one.
Isn't that the Incash on... Which Incash is that?
In industrial site on temple grounds. You go there through the portal in temple assembly site.
Yeah, we saw this already. This is what I... Yeah,
File
this is...
shrine. Okay.
Okay, this
Got a
is...
hint for that as well.
And... Portal Chamber.
Okay.
Area Training Site. What is this
Okay.
one?
That's gonna require screw attack basically. It's in well, being hive in the dark sanctuary fortress by vault. Great bridge. Okay.
Please no area, please. Main gyro chamber, so
Okay.
Echo is required.
Yeah. Echo and Annihilator.
Profound path.
Okay. That's Echo locked as well. Echo and Annihilator. And that's all of them.
Hmm.
Okay.
Oceans aren't too bad.
So now he's gonna have to look for Screw Attack, Annihilator, and Echo Visor for Go mode. I don't think he's... Well, I mean, depending the items are, he may not need Gravity Boost or probably not Grapple Beam either.
He's not
And
writing them down, but he's watching at them multiple times to remember.
he might not need Light Suit either. But
Hmm.
boy, would it be nice. Either Light Suit or a few more energy tanks.
Oh, wait a second. Did Diggle check the in-cache in... Oh no, wait, he got he scanned corpse. We know what's in there.
There's 2. And 7 more to go. So,
Yeah.
having skipped mining station B, Diggle's making a bit of a gamble. I'm thinking he's probably headed to Torvus right now.
Yes. I think so too.
And that's 3 items he's passing up on. It's
Could
pretty
be
risky.
Screw Attack. Or Annihilator, or Echo. Maybe Clyde is also skipping those checks.
Possible. We won't know until he leaves.
Clyde is about to get his Dark Beam now.
I look over in chat and see the phrase vanilla essay. Out of context, that is a horrible thing to say. I see what you mean.
Oh yeah, because you need like to do much stuff for vanilla Screw Attack, right? I don't remember what you need to do all to. 'Cause it's
In
been a
order to
while.
leave, you need Screw Attack, and you basically have access to
Oh.
the entire rest of the world before resorting to the... You could check it with a newfound trick to retain boost balls.
The boost.
Yep. Unfortunately, if it's not vanilla Screw Attack, you'd be stuck there. There is also a much harder trick to go there out of bounds, and well, actually, I guess if it's nothing, then you could just stay out of bounds. Come to think of it.
This dash is a bit inconsistent. You need to place yourself very specifically to make it over there with a dash. And you don't want to die there. I did die there before because of this dash.
Oh, right. I just remembered they actually agreed to include Cannonball in the list of upgrades to the game in place of one of the missiles. So potentially, if either of them get that, that's basically what you get when you're shot out of a kinetic orb cannon. And for one thing, anytime you're in Morph Ball, you are completely invincible. You can't take damage. And also, you deal 500,000 damage per second to anything you touch. Except for Resbits, which take 4 times damage to Cannonball, so it's 2 million damage per frame, not per second. Sorry. A pretty significant difference.
Just to say, Rasbits deserve that 4 times damage to it. They are just not fun.
And for reference, bosses like Jump Guardian have 1100 health, so you could kill it like billion times.
So how do you
frame.
achieve cannonball?
That generally requires out of bounds, except in this seed, in which you could find it as a pickup.
Oh wait, what?
It is a feature in Randomizer to place cannonball as an item in the game. Unfortunately, once you get the item, anytime you die or you save and reload your save, you lose cannonball.
Oh my god.
Something else. Also, being shot out of a cannon and hitting one of the stopper pad things will also remove cannonball.
Okay, I didn't know that till this point. You can actually make this up. This is cool. Like seriously. Is like Dark Samus free also affected by that?
No. Most bosses are immune to it. The one major exception I know about is Chica Adult Phase, which won't be required in this seed. Well, actually, I don't know that. Maybe it will.
Hopefully
Let's hope
not.
Or let's hope so we can see Cannonball in action.
Yeah,
Never know
actually,
which.
yeah. Turrets and echoes, they're rude. They're overpowered. So we're not seeing Torvus. I was expecting Torvus, but Sanctuary works fine too.
I think this is. Going straight into Sanctuary entrance is an interesting play.
Yeah.
It is Sanctuary, so there's a good chance there's something in here.
And it's not a gamble since they have everything to access Sanctuary.
It is a play. I wouldn't say it's a bad play or a good play. I think it's just an option. Going through the entrance does take a while, but it is an item check that you can't get otherwise. That also takes a while. Most players will opt to just put that off for a really long time.
Oh no, Diggle fell. Diggle fell. That's not nice. And he fell again.
Managed to
Diggle.
cling on to the bottom of the spider track he was on.
Diggle, just take care of the pirates.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, I think that last shot missed the first pirate.
Oh no.
As you were saying before, the you can lock on with missiles until you go out of lock-on mode, and then the missiles just fly to wherever they were going. What do we have? Nothing? Okay.
Yeah,
Or is he...
can't
Is that
see
an
it.
E-tank? I think that's an energy tank.
Could be. It's hard to tell. But needs to be something he really wants.
I mean, if you're coming all this way and you see an energy tank, you might as well grab it.
Yeah.
Especially
Energy is
when you're only on
important.
2.
And especially when you are in Sanctuary.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Sanctuary
it was a
enemies hit hard. And they're quite a pain to deal with.
Yeah, I like these guys. Those are just there to annoy you. There's no other explanation for that.
If they touch you, they deal 20 damage. If they explode on you, they can do over a tank, I believe.
And yeah, rabbits.
I've just
They exist.
spontaneously died to them before.
Yeah, they are. They are the scarabs of echoes. Cleaning drones. Okay.
Nice climb through this main reactor core. He's definitely gonna want this E-tank.
Yeah. I'm doing a triple bomb trip to reach the spider ball. Or spider ball rail, or however you want to call it.
Yeah, that's that requires a three BJ using 3 bombs to bomb jump basically at once. It's more difficult than your standard bomb jumps just because the height is very precision dependent on when you place your bombs. I personally like ever since I realized you could just bomb space jump onto the little exit to the dome. I find that's much easier. And
Oh,
just
it's like
stop
grapple.
them through BJ together.
Oh, it is something, so we're gonna see a freebie straight here.
Ooh. If you want to learn 3 BSJs, this is a good spot to learn it because it's
the most-
all you have to do to get up here.
Yeah.
Other 3 BSJs, you have to basically move around and like hook around platforms and stuff. But this one you just hold straight back once you're in the air.
He's unmorphing too early.
It's really tricky to time these because with the 3 BSJ you get more height, yes, but it also means you're much closer to that 22 frame window in which you're able to jump in the first place.
A good time to unmorph is when your morph ball gets the momentum of the last bomb. He got it one time. He made it one time. Timing. And there again. Looks like Clyde is going for mining station B. So we're about to see what's there. I'm really interested in that.
It's getting close to the point where just doing the room vanilla would have been faster.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
He jumped late.
Fun fact, with Screw Attack, this item is fairly easy to get without Spider Ball. Unfortunately, it's very difficult to get out once you're inside.
So, a double missile for this room. So, Diggle, your gamble was a very good one. Okay, Diggle. Just open portal and go for it.
No, this is a matter of pride now.
Okay, he's not going for it entirely. And the Dark Aegon key.
Yeah, you could
no.
Screw Attack into the tunnel. Well, it's not it's not easy, but it's easier than the 3BSJ in my
Yeah.
opinion.
He really wants that free BSJ.
And to get out, yeah, you need a 3BSJ into a screw attack. Basically, a screw attack in place so you don't bonk immediately.
Oops.
I mean, I'm not gonna say it's impossible without screw attack because this is a Metroid Prime 2, but
Yeah, it's Echoes after all.
I don't know how you would go about
Yeah.
leaving without screw attack.
Diggle, do yourself a favor and do it the vanilla way. I mean, he has quite a big lead, but okay, there we go.
Any BSJ less than 3 bombs is considerably, like, at least half the difficulty. It's just such a big window to space jump out. And with these guys, he's fighting this Ink Smasher here. It turns out you don't need to at all. You could just walk right past him and go into the portal. There's nothing stopping you.
I think this is the only location where you fight a Dark Ink Smash.
Yeah,
But the question is, are we gonna see Crocus in this seat?
They also die instantly to power bombs, so that would have been nice too.
Oh yeah. Does someone know Crocus?
Reactor core. Oh right, dark reactor core. When you're on your way to the vanilla Sky Temple key in the hive entrance.
No, I meant something completely else. So no one knows Crocus.
No, I'm just talking about
Oh, okay.
the dark ink smashers.
Yeah, Golo, yeah. I really want to see Torus because I want to see Crocus. The one special enemy that's only appears in one room in Torbus.
Is Clyde. You want to missile that, buddy. There you go. You gotta missile the wall next to it, or just jump through like that. Okay. Well, that works too. Apparently. Is that the enemy that opens and closes?
Yes, exactly. That's Crocus.
Okay. I didn't know that was only in one room. Okay. Oh, is there two of them?
Yeah. Only in this one particular room. I don't know why they bothered implementing him to the game, but he's there. Existing.
Yeah, a lot of times if you have to missile things from a specific side, usually you could just shoot next to the object and the missile's splash damage will take care of it.
The Dark Fulgus? Is this dark? Wait, there's a dark version of Crocus?
Well, that is in the Dark World, right?
Yeah, Dark Forgotten Ridge is the dark version.
I mean, they might be the same. Like, they might just be a renamed character from Prime 1.
I don't think so.
Enemy. I don't know. Because there are Drenchlers here instead of Shegoths.
Yeah, Gretchers are a reskin. So, looks like Clyde is going for Taurus. This is what I like about Echo's races.
Chat
The
saying there's Echo Visor locked by Spider Guardian.
Oh, really?
It appears so.
Huh.
So if DiggleWrath wants to, he could. Well, actually, he needs Screw Attack, but there is an option to go out of bounds to get that item.
Oh,
I don't recommend it because it's a very tall room. The floor is very, very, very low, but it's an option.
Oh, Clyde is now heading off for Sins.
I reckon he'll probably go to Torvis afterwards.
Hmm.
I don't see why I wouldn't. Then again, I didn't see why Diggle wouldn't.
Yeah, me neither. And I also didn't saw because why he skipped mining station B, but apparently I was nothing. So
Yeah, he really lucked out there. But that's Randomizer for you.
yep.
Ideally, you should check as few items as possible and just go to where the items are.
Exactly. And
So it kind of makes
record.
sense. He wanted to check GFMC as well while he was there. He already
Yeah.
beat Jump Guardian.
And Mimgi.
Yeah, that's a great example of the power of Cannonball. Just immediately destroys quads, whether or not they're vulnerable. They're always vulnerable to Cannonball. Unfortunately, without Cobalt, he'll be unable to get the hints, which can be pretty powerful in Randomizer. Or they can be completely misleading or completely trolly.
Yeah, for example, telling you about items you already have.
Oh, I missed that. Vault is apparently one of the keys.
Oh yeah.
I have trouble with this spider track.
Oh no.
Oh, how did that miss?
I have no idea.
Energy controller just had a missile tank.
So we're gonna see a roll jump. Yes.
This is pretty tricky. It basically uses the same principle as bomb space jump, where you're technically considered standing for 22 frames after leaving the ground in morph form. And this allows you
There we
to
go.
retain roll speed by holding R as you roll well, holding R the entire time, and as soon as you unmorph, you hold L as well.
Oh no. The barrier. Oh, Diggle got hacked.
This always terrifies me because you have to press a certain button combination to disable that effect. I think it's L, R, and
LR and A, I think.
L, R, and A. Okay, but there is also a button combination.
Oh,
to,
LR.
There is also a button combination to restart. Oh, it's L, R, and B, I think. Right? Something like that.
Or LR and A. One of those.
If you get confused and like you remember some other button combination by mistake, such as X, Y, and start, or well, X, Y, and start will reset your controller. That's not so bad, but X, B, and start is the thing I remember often, and that actually resets the GameCube. So don't remember any of those combinations.
Never
Remember,
ever.
do not remember X, B, and start. Never remember X, B, and start.
XP and start is gonna destroy your run. I mean, knowing it is useful when you're a speedrunner,
Yeah,
but not.
if you're gonna reset a lot. It's great to know for Grand Abyss when you only have one shot at it. Well, not so much anymore, but I guess people do reverse Grand Abyss now, where you go out of bounds to get screw attack. Well, the screw attack item. And then you can use the robots. You can do a scan dash to get onto the robots to get back across.
At this point, I really believe Turvis will have the things we need.
I believe in 4% runs, you use out of bounds to get to Vault to unlock screw attack, but you don't get it because you're going to lose your light items later. So you want to have access to screw attack. So then you have to just go back across Grand Abyss without screw attack. It is really convoluted. It's a fascinating category.
Yeah, people like to torture themselves.
Yeah, it's so much fun.
But also,
not quite on that level yet.
like limiting your abilities or options, yeah, it can actually really end up in very. So, yeah, there was a key. I remember that. So, we're about to see the Torvis play.
I take it that's a Torvis key up there or an Aegon key?
Torvis, I think it was Torvis.
Okay. Why would you want that?
Oh no,
It's not like
Aegon.
that would be required.
Yeah, Aegon.
Mm. Still, why would he want that? It's not like Chico. It's not like a Morbus would be required.
Well,
Surely he's not going to need that key. Yeah, I missed what was in Lagoon as well.
Transit station. Oh yeah, that's
That was
Rebel.
yeah.
Scrabble.
What was the item in there in Path of Roots?
I don't know. I
Okay.
didn't.
Well, that's accessible with grapple. Probably where Diggle's headed next
Yeah.
after Lagoon. This is real unfortunate for DiggleWrath. Going all the way through Sanctuary, nothing to show for it.
Yeah.
Got some keys that he probably doesn't need.
Probably. But
Power bombs
maybe,
are so nice.
just maybe, there's something important in Path of the Roots. Oh yeah, Dark Missile Trooper. We didn't saw him. Oh, Cannonball has been acquired.
Wow. Okay, now he never wants to take kinetic orb cannon again. Otherwise, it'll remove cannonball entirely.
What is the model for Cannonball?
I don't know. Probably just like the
EGM.
boost ball or something. We would only be able to see half of it anyway. Because for some reason, Dark Missile Trooper drops his item partially underground.
Oh yeah, yeah, probably ETM.
Only
Yeah,
in Randomizer. Okay, apparently, like, the weakest enemy in the game is immune to cannonball. Good to know.
He's the real final boss. Uh-oh.
Well, Semper, other than cannonball, you could disable starting with Varia or Charge Beam or Morph Ball or Scan Visor.
Wait, what would
Yeah, no,
happen if
that is
you
correct.
remove Varia?
I don't know. I think you just take extra damage or something. I don't think there are any rooms flagged for heat damage or anything like that.
Diggle is going for the Mining Plaza B.
Alternatively, Semper, you could remove a bunch of items and have all the energy transfer modules you could possibly want. Need one step higher, Diggle. There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot it doesn't have screw attack. So another step higher, Diggle.
Yeah, Diggle.
You could stand on one of those metal bars, but it's really small.
There we go. Oh, the Seeker missiles and in full glory. Amazing.
Energy tank acquired. Nice. Yeah, I don't think Clyde fought Dark Missile Trooper, did he?
No, he didn't.
That's unfortunate. It's kind of easy to forget if you leave Aegon over an hour in.
Hmm. Oh, Diggle, you're gonna get a triple missile.
Unfortunately, Cannonball is most useful in Sanctuary, where Diggle already dug.
Yeah. Ah. Okay, we don't see
Yeah.
a Chica, the seat.
No cannonball chica.
Am I actually gonna be right with my thought with no bosses being required?
Well, Spider Guardian's required. Actually, now that
I
I think
meant, yeah,
about it,
with
that's
the
the one
bosses,
thing.
with the bosses, I meant the three big ones, Amorbus,
Oh, okay.
Chica, and Quad.
I forgot he did find that echo visor, so that's important information.
Yeah, you can add Cannonball as a pickup in the Randomizer.
It is pretty fantastic.
And this is Aegon Key.
Unfortunately, it does have the same property where you just permanently lose it when you're supposed to. Whenever you're shot out of a cannon, or well,
Oh wait, is that screw
hit a
attack?
trigger when you.
Oh. Well, Diggle, you probably made the right play anyway. And this is our screw attack.
Ooh.
Wait, does Clyde have gravity boost? Oh yeah, he
It
does.
appears so.
When did when did he pick up gravity?
It's probably somewhere in Aegon. Putrid alcove. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
That would be that would explain why I didn't notice before Torvis.
Yeah,
That last item on
TTK.
the
Yeah.
tracker is it's designated as Dark Temple Key, which is just another name for any of the temple keys. But at least we have a use for it. We just need to change the graphic for it, basically. So in this case, it's signifying the cannonball.
Yes, Semper, Firedog. Yeah. In every match, the opponent can do gentleman agreements, like, yeah, saying if they agree to have random elevators, for example, they can do random elevators.
Yeah, people really liked that in Kirby versus AWP a couple days ago. It's a really neat setting. They also had random starting location and random starting items. In that case, they started with missile tank. Missile launcher. Actually, oh right, they started with missile launcher, space jump, and screw attack. I think.
Yeah. And then they got light beam and dark beam and Torvis. They started in Torvis.
The downside to having missile, space jump, and screw attack to start is that it it's going to place you somewhere really trolly. In that case, it was dark lower Torvis.
And I think they played with trivial logic.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, Diggle is finished.
Dark upper Torvis. Oh, okay. Oh right, dark upper Torvis. That's right. Yeah, we still haven't seen.
Haven't seen?
Wait, did we see Screw Attack? Was that
Yeah,
the one
yeah,
that was in Venomous Pond, wasn't it?
yeah, yeah. I said, yeah. It's where I
That's
said
right.
there's our screw attack, and yeah. Then I said Diggle made the right play after all.
Yeah, I forgot. They could have gotten that. Well, Clyde could have gotten that with the space jump off of one of the
Yeah.
item caches. There's there just so happens to be a conveniently placed pod that gives you just enough height to get up to that item.
Oh, you
Next
can
to the
just
safe
jump
station.
up to there. I thought
Yeah,
you
just regular space jump.
I
Alternatively, that actually doesn't. I believe that was removed in the European version. Weirdly, one of the very few version differences in the game.
thought like, ah, they are gonna abuse this part, so let's move it widely. Did they remove it entirely, or did they just moved it?
I don't know. I think they just removed it.
Oh, rip pod.
What is Diggle getting at here? He's obviously
He's one
he's trying to
getting
go
out
out
of
of
bounds.
bounds, but where does he want to go after that? Is he trying to go lower Torvis? He has super missiles.
Diggle
Didn't he? Did he already do the pirate fight?
in the temple.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay. Maybe he's just taking a shortcut to that fight. This would be faster. So. That's a fun play. Yeah, it doesn't take him too long. So, conveniently enough, the trigger for the pirate fight can be triggered from out of bounds by shooting kind of near the door at the start.
Okay. And the cutscene repositions you, right?
Yeah.
Huh.
And Diggle kind of had to jump around some invisible floor above the ceiling there to get to the door. And that triggers the skiff to bring the pirates to you, and you just have to kill this pirate and the 2 flying pirates. Which can get a bit finicky.
Oh yeah, the AI is definitely not programmed for that. They're just confused.
Try to remain like a certain distance from you. But since you're out of bounds, that distance can be against the floor, so they just kind of
Yeah.
ram their heads into the walls until they... It's pretty great. And yeah, now he's back in bounds. It's pretty good. Good work, Diggle. I think it was still faster at that point, even with the few missed 3 BSJs.
It's always so exciting for me to see out of bounds use in a 3D game.
Yeah. And unfortunately, Diggle missed an opportunity to make use of the cannonball in the pirate fight, but you can't always remember that.
Alright, Diggle, check Dark Torvis to obtain your screw attack. Oh, healthy seed. And he also avoided a crash by shooting the super missile door. from the intentional side. Because for some reason, if you shoot the super missile door from the other side, the game may crash.
I'm not really sure why. It sometimes doesn't.
It's echoes
Well, it
after
usually
all.
doesn't. And I've only had it crash there twice. DCR, I think, is just from a faulty SD card. I personally think it might be related to pressing R,
It
which is a
can't be
thing
the
in
SD
other
card.
rooms.
Because it happened for me too, and I'm playing on Dolphin, so.
Or it might just be a matter of
Wait.
forcing the room to load too quickly. Because I think when like certain caps are on certain doors, it'll prevent the normal load trigger from triggering. So you have to destroy the cap and then load the room. But I guess shooting the door will force it to load prematurely, and that might crash it.
So
possibility.
apparently, since hopefully Diggle is collecting a screw attack very soon, and the only item we need to look for is Echo, and then Go mode is achieved.
Well, he knows where that is. So he's almost in go mode already. Oh no, he needs Annihilator, right?
Yeah, but now later's in Meditation Vista.
Oh, right. Okay.
Here's Crocus!
It's
Yeah,
oh,
he scans
that
Crocus!
dude. I
He
thought you were talking
scans...
about the dude that opens and closes.
Oh my god, Diggle, you are my man! You scan Crocus. Oh, Crocus.
I was thinking of a completely different enemy in Putrid Alcove. It's kind of a cute enemy.
Everyone in chat, you need to remember Crocus from now. This little boy needs some love. It is a shame that he only got placed in this one particular room
Well,
for some odd reason. And he doesn't even do anything. He's friendly.
Light suit.
Oh.
Yeah, that's pretty convenient. That's basically gonna make the final battles pretty free.
Yep.
He was already feeling safe with 70 tanks, but
Yeah.
this is just icing on the cake.
It's a little extra. The main Gyro chamber item has a Sky Temple key, and the room I don't
Profane path. Yeah.
exactly Profane Path. That camera.
Yeah, so no bosses needed. Effectively, no major bosses needed.
I was right. Yay.
I think the average is a little more than one. It's fairly common to have 2 required.
Wait, didn't Great Bridge have the Sky Temple key?
It did, yes.
But he just picked up a miss. Oh wait. Okay.
This
Never
is
mind.
abandoned worksite.
Yeah, I.
It's next door. Oh, Forgotten Bridge. Okay.
Oh. Oh yeah. For.
Clyde might not. Well, Clyde didn't get a hint for a Morbus, did he? And he doesn't know what's in Dynamo Works yet. So he might still want this key.
You only need a piece J, Diggle.
In this case, the last key icon represents Cannonball. Last race, yesterday, no, 2 days ago. The race 2 days ago, it represented an energy transfer module. It was just kind of a
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know now. It's
hiccup in the layup.
I just wait. What? I think Great Bridge is a room name in Prime.
It's in Echoes as well. It's the one with the portal.
Oh yeah.
Great Bridge is the tiny little bridge that's apparently really, really good.
Oh, we have an Echo hint?
We saw Echo in Dynamo Works.
Okay.
Did he actually see, did Clyde see a hint?
I think so.
If so,
Maybe.
Oh, did we also have a hint there? Okay. Well, in that case, yeah, Clyde had absolutely no reason to get the Aegon key. Maybe he wanted light suit or something.
Okay.
Oh, Diggle lost Cannonball. It's unfortunate.
Wait, how did you lost it? To my knowledge,
It must have been. Was it Great Bridge? That's the only cannon I could think of.
But he beats Jade up there. I think they set F for the cannonball because none of the chick is not required, so we will not see cannonball in action. I think he meant that.
Well, he said he entered a kinetic orb cannon.
Oh,
I don't know which one though.
Yeah.
Torvis Plaza. Oh right.
Oh yeah.
Torvis Plaza. Right.
For a light beam ammo expansion.
That's unfortunate. That actually would have been pretty handy against Emperor Ing too. I think it kills the inglets.
Oh no, he got a. For a second, it looked like it would damage him, but. Oh. Nice technique.
Yeah, that little pool in Dark Torvis Arena is it's kind of fun. Except when you're doing it normally. Then it just sucks.
Alright then. Clyde and Diggle ended up neck and neck. Almost. Clyde is probably going back for Annihilator. For Screwitic and then Annihilator.
Yeah. He's got his grapple beam. And Diggle's getting his gravity boost.
A very healthy seat.
Jeez. Yeah, I don't foresee any deaths in this run.
Yeah. Shouldn't be. Yeah, since he checked the item in the Morphball tunnel second ago, I guess he don't know about Echo.
Instead of getting this the vanilla way, Diggle's opting to just do the jump off of the cache. And there's screw attack required for Diggle.
It's a
Little
very
bit of
nice
showing
feat.
off.
The flexes are on point.
Cache B, I don't think anything's in here. Anything important, at least. The last Aegon key. That's 3 for Diggle. Enjoy not using those. Still got quite a bit of keys to find.
Yeah, but they're all accessible now. Well, I think Diggle was the one that got the Echo hint, I suppose.
I forget where Lightsuit is. I think that's probably what Clyde's looking for now.
Lightsuit was in that half pipe before the boost guardian room. In
Dark Torvis Arena. Okay.
Yeah, but in Light World, the room before that, in the half pipe. Yeah, this one.
That's where Diggle lost his cannonball.
Yeah, but the room before that.
Nice. Good job, Diggle.
But
So there's a spider track in this room. You can't see it, but it's there.
what? Why?
Because it echoes.
Yeah, because echoes. Yeah, I should not. I should not ask.
So he's gonna want to transition the room back to portal chamber to screw up the physics in Torvis Lagoon.
To do a ceiling warp.
And then just get enough downward speed just by doing a single bomb jump. And then unmorph, and it'll shove you back inside. Oh, Torvis Grove access? Okay. Oh, no, I'm thinking of something else. Okay. Yeah, this is really unfortunate for Clyde. You don't actually need the light suit to get to the Sky Temple key, or to get to the Sky Temple. The elevator is basically just an immediate teleporter with a cutscene.
Oh, he's just not confident doing the final boss outage.
Maybe.
I hate this platform so much.
Pretty terrible. You gotta think in fourth dimension.
Oh no.
It doesn't even, I don't think it moves straight either. I think it curves around that tree.
Yeah. Okay, there's our annihilator. Oh.
Yeah, this is where we're gonna see the death. Nah, he's got it. Annihilator acquired.
Oh, Cobalt. Oh yeah, Cobalt is also required. Oh, there was some spider guardian locked.
I completely forgot about that. That's correct. So we're just all dummies. All this time, Clyde was correct. Unfortunately, Diggle is in go mode because he knows how to get around it. I believe there's all he has to do is get into the room next to Sanctuary Temple
Hmm.
and just drop inside and just touch the door. Or if he wants, he can just transition the room and then fall down, and it'll spawn him on the platform. A power bomb is nice to have.
Yeah, especially for the Emperor too.
Now that Clyde has Cobalt, all he needs to do is go back to Upper Torvus and take the Dark Portal to Venomous Pond again. Unfortunate detour. Unfortunate double dip even. Then just back to Light World and go to Meditation Vista. He's not too far off. But yeah, a slight lead to Clyde. Or, sorry, slight lead to Diggle.
Actually, it's a bit difficult to tell. Oh no, Diggle's definitely still in the lead. I'm still not sure who from those two knows about Echo.
They both do.
Oh, okay, they both.
There was, they got the hint apparently in meeting grounds, I believe it's called, in temple grounds, like right before you go to Torvus
okay.
and to get the hints.
Doesn't look like it, THK. Or does he? He does.
Unfortunately, you kind of want to cancel screw attack there to not bonk on the ceiling. Pretty quirky in Echoes. You can cancel your screw attack by pressing jump, which is also the button you use to screw attack. You just have to press it quickly.
Be patient, Diggle.
So I guess I was wrong. Diggle is opting to get Cobalt Translator to go to Spider Guardian the normal way. This would have saved him some time. Would have saved him this whole room, this whole area even.
So Clyde, get a screw attack.
Yeah, so they are closer than it appears. Now Diggle finally has his Cobalt. He just has to leave the area. I guess he can go straight to Sanctuary through here.
Yeah.
What he appears to be doing.
Sanctuary spider side should it be?
And Clyde's almost got his Annihilator, and then he can just go straight to Sanctuary as well.
And the meme key.
Oh, Clyde didn't open the gate in Forgotten Bridge, did he? He hasn't been to Meditation Vista yet.
No, he did. He was. He was.
Hmm. Is he? Well, in any case, he's taken the long way to Annihilator.
Oh, you meant that gate? No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Since he doesn't have a light suit, I suppose.
Oh, maybe he doesn't remember he needs Annihilator. That's bad.
Oh, Clyde, don't do this. Do not do this. Yeah, he did. He did look into meditation with. Why would he not? Clyde?
Unless he
No.
did some crazy dash jump to get onto the platform somehow.
Don't think so. He has.
Looking through clues. Yeah,
Oh
he's
no,
forgotten
Clyde.
where Annihilator was.
Oh no.
Age of Anxiety. Okay.
Oh, Clyde, no.
Well, I guess that's the hint he was looking for, but not the one he needs right now.
Yeah, Adam still hasn't authorized the use of that hit. Oh, Clyde.
So they're technically close right now, geographically speaking. They may get their Echo Visor pretty close to the same time. I am not sure what purpose this bomb jump serves, but good luck,
I
Diggle.
don't know either. Maybe a forgotten technique. Or not. Annihilator is required for main gyro chamber and profound path. Not sure what Diggle is doing there.
Oh, I have a feeling I know. I think he thinks he still has Cannonball and is trying to break the glass. Or
Oh,
actually, maybe he was trying to break main gyro chamber. Is that a thing? You could break main gyro chamber with Cannonball, but
that would be
without
sick.
without triggering the things, Echo locks. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Either way, you do still need Annihilator for a Profane Path.
Yeah.
But that would have been pretty cool if he hadn't forgotten you're not supposed to use you're not supposed to use kinetic orb cannons with Cannonball active.
Wait, can you get inside of the room?
Oh, absolutely. So for some reason you could just peek through a little slit in the wall there and scan the terminal.
Oh my god, I wish I knew that earlier.
I believe that one is in trivial logic. It's pretty ridiculous how many tiny things like that there are in video games.
Yeah.
It's very similar to one in Metroid Prime Hunters, where you can skip an entire very laggy encounter just by scanning through a wall.
I played through Hunters once. I can't remember anything of this game anymore.
Do you remember how much your hands hurt, though?
Yes, And I remember those tower bosses are too hard. They're not child friendly. I think
Apparently, it's much easier to play it on an XL variety DS.
yeah, I had a XL, but my R button was broken, so I had to jump by double touching my touchscreen. That was
Oh.
painful.
Yeah, Diggle, you took a cannonball shooter earlier.
Did he wanted to do something?
He wanted to kill the Resbit.
Oh.
He wanted to deal 2 million damage per frame, but alas, there was no way. That would have been really cool. Man. He must feel pretty bummed. Well, he will. Yeah, I guess you could
yeah.
mark it.
Yeah.
I mean, either way. Like, he did collect it, so it's permanently consumed. True. Yeah. Although if Clyde wants, he could still go back and fight Dark
Oh,
Mystery.
Clyde is realizing.
Well, that's a very nice hint to find. Not a very nice feeling to find it at this point.
Yes.
But
Oh, they're high-fiving.
was critical for him to finish this heat. Yeah, nice little cruise distance high five from other sides of the room.
Exactly, Captain. Never forget about hints. They can save you.
Oh, I see. So Clyde's opting to get the item before opening the door. It is, it's not the most consistent thing to open the door and then land it to bomb jump up to the spider. Although it's also not the most consistent thing to get back to the door from here. Well, it's not that big a trip. Luckily, as long as you land on any of the platforms, you could just fall into the pit and respawn at the cannon.
Are we gonna see the nice weird camera? Oh no, wait, no, we didn't. We don't. Unfortunately.
Watch station has
Uh-oh,
pretty
Diggle.
interesting
Diggle.
physics when you're leaving that tunnel.
So, does Clyde know about the cannon? Hopefully. No, he don't.
Thing. You just learn by seeing someone else.
You've got to be kidding me. You can hit him there?
That's another thing you just learn by seeing someone else do it.
Yes, it is.
Nice. You could actually also land onto that little platform in the middle, poke out of the wall, if you roll off and just push by the corner a little bit.
Mm.
And that's how it to fight Spider Guardian. Well, I still kind of do, but first I just bomb at the. He's got to wait for the Guardian to pass by that shutter door.
Yeah.
Steady. Oh, okay.
That looked a bit close.
Pass through. Was where it could just pass right through Spider.
Why did he not? Wait, what?
That was weird. He must have planted a bomb somewhere. Was that first phase or wait?
Yeah, he confused the other bomb first.
Oh. Well, that's the thing, isn't it?
That. Okay.
Now what I know is,
does this kill him?
Pretty funny. Good job, Cameron.
This is something. It's echoes after all.
Okay. All right.
I never saw this fight being done.
Oh, unfortunately.
Oh.
It's time that locks the Spider Guardian in.
Diggle, don't die.
Luckily, you get quite a few refills.
You guys got some.
When you beat the boss. So that was very fascinating what happened to Diggle there. I wonder what would happen if he did it twice in a row and skipped the first one. And
So, what would have been happened if he like picked up the item, leave the room, without defeating him? Is that possible?
Oh, I don't even know if the item would appear, because the Spider Guardian itself goes into a cutscene where it blows up inside the tunnel and drops the item.
Oh.
I don't know if that cutscene would have activated in the first place if he skipped the first one.
No, I meant the Echo Vice, the item.
Oh, the Echo Visor item.
Yeah.
Well, it might despawn Spider Guardian. I'm not sure. That used to be a thing for Grapple Guardian. That was eventually fixed. So Grapple Guardian will respawn if you leave the fight prematurely.
Okay.
However. Well, I mean, if you just leave the item behind after beating the boss, it doesn't respawn. But, the boss will drop it.
Oh, the spider ball. Yeah, the spider track to get up isn't even active. Yeah, okay. Don't listen to me.
Oh, true. That's a good point.
Unless there is an infinite bomb drop in Echoes.
Well, with certain corners, you can kind of wedge yourself in, but that's pretty rare. It's
Alright.
usually underwater. You
Two
can
keys
kinda
left.
Float in infinite bomb jump.
For Diggle, what keys do he need? He needs to profound path one?
And Manger Amber.
He just picked that up.
Oh. Well,
Or it's just a track. Oh, okay. Maybe a track. That's not updated yet. Oh no, Dirk Samoosh is going to destroy the bridge.
Pretty sure he got Vault, right?
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. See, the problem is he scanned more than 4. My brain cannot keep track of more than 4
Yeah,
at a time.
me neither. We're gonna see it. But I think he just needs the preferred path one.
Oh, does he have 8? Okay. He must have 8 keys. Oh yeah, I guess there were 2 more pulses in Hive Chambers. A
Yeah,
had Cannonball and B had Boost Ball.
exactly.
Yeah, the Dynamo Works tunnel could be instant morphed into, but you need a slope jump, or possibly Screw Attack can, on occasion, stay in the tunnel, but it usually pops you out.
Cheech K, can you? Oh, okay. I'm gonna.
It's on hard difficulty logic, so in the first 3 difficulties of the Rando, you won't ever be expected to do that. And Clyde does the method I was talking about, where you just like hang on the middle platform.
All right. Yeah, looks like it's heading to the safe stage. So, seed solved.
Yep. Unsurprisingly, Dynamo Works also has an out of bounds you could do to get into the tunnel.
He's not safe warping, so it's still. Oh! I remember the Sky Temple key in across the lake.
Oh, right.
I remember. But that is really conveniently on his way, so. The one in cache that always has something, at least for me. The thing is this a vanilla Sky Temple key? We don't know.
I think so. It might be. It's either 7 or 8 or 9, and you just got 8.
There. Wait, the door's super locked from the other side?
Yep. for some reason.
Echoes. Everybody, echoes. No RoboJack. It's not weird. It's echoes. Is he looking for the Annihilator hint?
We already got that.
Oh no, the keys.
Yeah, you should be in go mode now. He's in go to your pause menu and remember where the keys were mode.
The Echoes menu is just not built for that. I don't know A Link to the Past, so I can't relate to that.
Well, basically, Echoes just has some weird quirks that were thrown in that just exist for no apparent reason. Like like the spider ball in Portal site or Portal Chamber we saw earlier.
Or this
or
one
didn't
berry,
see, rather.
or this one barrier in Lower Torvis that you can that has a I think it has a light crystal inside of it, and you can activate from the other side with Screw Attack. But it's completely random. But it exists because it exists.
Or Resbit's taking 2 million damage from Cannonball.
Yeah. Or Chica taking damage from Cannonball.
So it's slightly different from A Link to the Past. Yeah, good work to Diggle for completely filling up the tracker.
Nice. Oh, he met.
Well, he's missing a couple keys, but
Yeah, but the tracker is fully colored.
it's lit. It's funny, in default tournament settings, there's nothing to use the last temple key icon for. There isn't even an energy transfer
Nice
module
one
anymore,
cycle.
unfortunately.
Nice one cycle there.
Oh, you know what I should have done was gentleman's agreement to remove a missile tank, just to have ETM. Yeah, Cannonball would help you prevent getting knocked around here, I believe. I think the little inglet pools will die instantly to Cannonball.
Cannonball eats everything. So, are we gonna see the one-shotting Emperor? No. Maybe?
They don't? Oh.
Oh. You had a chance to.
Oh, it does prevent knockback though. Okay, that's good. So it would still help.
Diggle's getting
Oh.
flinked around. Problems being had.
You know, on the one hand, it's really annoying that you get flung across the arena and you have to wait to land. On the other hand, it is really fun. So Clyde finally has his Annihilator Beam and he can get his final temple piece.
He lost quite a few E-tanks in this fight. He ended up with 2.
Well, I mean, you get a full health refill after the boss anyway. But yeah, that can happen when the screw attack kind of goes awry.
Darkstem is just going in circles. And the big phase-on laser. Looks shiny.
Let's see how good a screw attack he gets on third form. That's pretty good. And he's going for Dark Beam on the DS4 skip attempt. This is much more consistent than the screw attack. A little slower, but probably worth it. Oh. Okay, well, he didn't... Oh.
Ah.
Dang it. Okay. It still will only take one more shot, so it's not so bad.
I really need to learn that. Well, GG
really
to DiggleWrath for winning the race.
Great job. That's yeah, that strat is actually not that bad to learn. You basically fire a missile anywhere. As long as the missile is flying through the arena at some point, Dark Samus will throw up her shield. Almost all the time. There is a chance she just randomly decides to go directly into phase 4 and goes into the middle, which will make her invulnerable. But if not, then you rolled a good...
Yeah, the screw attack spread is faster, but as being said, it's not as consistent as the Dark Beam spread is.
We'll see about getting Diggle into the commentary booth for interview.
Exactly.
And explain to him the little hiccup with the cannonball he had. But sub 230 is always a nice time. Especially considering he went all the way through Sanctuary and found next to nothing and had to go back for Echo Visor anyway. It's wound up a pretty good time.
Hey!
And welcome, DiggleWrath.
Diggle!
Hey!
So.
Oh no, the game is really loud. Hang on. Oh, I'm gonna have to freaking close the Elgato software. Oh no, my stream's gone blank. This is so sad. Though it's probably gonna go blank like 45 seconds later on the stream.
Yeah. So,
yeah.
Unfortunate about that cannonball, huh?
Yeah, I was so excited to actually find it, and it's not somewhere on like a Morbus or something. But then, main gyro chamber, I'm just like, oh.
Well, unfortunately, I guess you had forgotten, but you went to Torvis Grove, or no, not Torvis Grove, Torvis Plaza, and took a
Oh, that's where I
cuneiform
lost
cannon there.
it. Okay, yeah, I forgot about that. Oops. That
Diggle.
explains why I wasn't doing cannonball things anymore.
Yeah, you tried, but you
Yeah,
showed off
one-
some pretty good stuff.
Yeah, I'm
You're-
glad at least I got to do that.
Diggle, you're my man. You gave Crocus attention.
Yeah, I knew it would make you happy if I gave him a little extra time, so I scanned him just for you.
He needs my love. And I also found out there is a random spider trick in Portal Chamber.
I know, it's great, isn't it?
It is.
Uh,
But after all, this seed, that was a really nice seed. I was talking to Jagger and I was like, huh, I say none of the main bosses are required, and look what we have.
you blessed the seed, nice. Well, 210 IGT. Not too shabby. I'm not happy with how I routed that, honestly. I could have, my instinct was to go into Torvis first instead of Sanctuary, but I'm thinking like, okay, so usually Dice Roll and Kirby Masters say go to Sanctuary first, so I'll do that. But no, everything else I needed was in Torvis.
Yeah, we were
Yeah.
pretty surprised with that as well. You did go into the side of Sanctuary early on. This, I think that's usually what they mean. Like at least the first 3 checks.
Maybe.
And after that, I don't know. It's kind of up in the air.
I
Yeah,
was
I mean, I always do
wanna
those
go
3
where-
checks anyways because they almost always have something.
Exactly. Yeah.
Shouts to Hazing Cliffs being a thing yet again in another seed.
I was really surprised that you just skipped mining Station B, just like that, even though it wasn't logic. You just skipped it.
I was very much hoping it wouldn't have anything, and if I really needed to come back for it, I could. But at that point, I just wanted to go get my hints.
Yeah, it was indeed nothing this time.
Yeah, you and Clyde were like close together, and yeah, you split it apart. Clyde forgets that Annihilator was in Meditation Vista,
Oh.
unfortunately. And then he got a hint for Annihilator in Transit Station.
I remember that. Wait, transit station.
Watch station.
Watch station.
Watch station. And you
Oh, I
were.
didn't see that hint, but still, I wasn't happy when I saw Annihilator.
But talking about Transit Station, you really wanted that triple J in Transit Station.
Yeah, I don't know what my problem was there. I've gotten it before. I usually get it pretty quickly, but not this time. So, vanilla it was.
And your Spider Guardian fight was also nice to watch.
I'm very glad I got that animation glitch again. I think that's 100% consistent if you get the Spider Guardian to go through the thing that goes down to block its movement.
Okay. Does that have no effect the second time around?
I don't know. I haven't experimented with it. Maybe I should, but it's a weird one for sure.
So, like, one of 2 things can happen. I don't know which. It's either probably a quick kill or it's a soft lock. And someone's gonna have to find
nothing. I would also not be surprised if it was a soft lock. I bet it would be a soft lock if you got it to go up to the 3rd thing first instead of anything else.
Yeah, I guess it could just like require you to break the first one later.
Yeah.
I don't know.
If you break the 3rd one, anything other than 3rd, it's probably a soft lock. But I might actually try that out in a bit. Not tonight, but soon.
Yeah, because I don't think its health really matters throughout.
No.
I think it's just a cutscene death.
Actually, that would be interesting. Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
but,
actually right. Since like a Morbus functions kind of the same way if you get the 2-worm thing in the 3rd cycle, but
But I have to say, going to Sanctuary before Torvus was actually in logic, so yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah, it was
actually did the
possible.
right thing. You did the
it
right
was
thing.
possible.
I mean, if you're playing with no tricks, so basically you need grapple to get screw attack, and you need screw attack to get annihilator. So
But
that was
grapple
the
really
logic.
needs that. Yeah. Where was screw attack again?
Venomous Pond.
Yeah.
You
Alright.
did the space jump off of the little cache.
True, yeah.
Clyde unfortunately didn't know that, so he had to go get his grapple beam first.
What are his remaining Sky Temple keys?
A Cursed Lake, and I think, did he get Profane Path yet? I think that's
I don't
still
think
on
so.
the table.
The best thing that happened with me going to Sank first is that I opened up Sanctuary entrance, and that ended up routing really nicely at the end. But I still rather would have gone through the other way. I still rather have gone to Torvus. So I might have actually finished this sub 2 if I had.
Maybe. Yeah, we were surprised by passing up on Torvus early, but it wasn't. I was saying it wasn't necessarily a wrong play. You had both of them open. You just choose one and go with it.
Yeah. My instinct was telling me to go to Torvus, and that's why I regret it, but... Oh well.
The logic also prioritizes what you recently unlock. So
that's good to know.
That's why they say you should always go to Sanctuary as soon as you can, because once it opens up, it opens up a lot of really high value checks early on.
It's mostly those first 3 checks and what we now call Spider's Trove. That's why I really like to do that.
Yeah.
Because again, it's very rare where I don't find 2 progression items, funnily enough, in those 3 locations.
And that's probably why it's so lucrative as well.
Yeah.
It's the same reason why Spider Guardian is often required, because Cobalt unlocks things, and thus items will be placed behind Cobalt.
I see.
And Ingapura 3 wanted to flee.
Yeah, he wasn't
Very
having
much.
it. Unfortunately.
Yeah, that happens a lot. But great job on the DS3 fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Didn't
really
quite
close.
finish her off, but you might as. It was probably just as fast.
Yeah. It was still I still got a gold split on that, so can't complain
Nice.
too much.
Yeah.
And now we warp to Dynamo Warps. Oh, no, I'm like 45 seconds ahead of what my stat is showing, so yeah. Don't focus on me. Focus on what Clyde's doing.
So DiggleWrath is currently just warping all the way to Sanctuary Fortress.
Stop it! Don't look at me. I'm just. I'm doing science, okay?
Oh, nice. That'll be good to know. Yeah, Clyde's going through his scan logs right now, figuring out which key he missed.
It's for
I'm not sure myself. And watching 2
Shadows.
players, I kind of forget which one did what.
Oh yeah, it's always hard. Shoutouts to not having enough Oh, this is vanilla. Right. I'm stupid. Don't mind me. I might have powerbombed Spider Guardian. Thinking it was
Oops.
Randomizer. It doesn't work in vanilla, by the way. It just
Yeah.
dies.
Well, it works too well, unfortunately. It
Yeah.
kills Spider Guardian immediately without opening the path or dropping the item.
That's not science. That's just replicating results, which I guess is science in a way.
Pretty great.
Yep. Oh no, he did. What Sky Temple did he forget? He didn't forget.
Was the main gyro chamber?
Oh, that's rough.
No, it was probably main gyro chamber.
Wait, did
I know
you-
he got vault, and I'm pretty sure he got aerial training site as well. I think.
Did you yeet him out of existence?
Yeah, I bombed him out of existence. He is dust on the wind, and I am very stupid for doing that.
He's playing the vanilla game with menu mode.
Oh, you
Yeah.
can have the vanilla game with menu mod?
Oh yeah, it's the only way to use menu mod, I think.
No,
Yeah.
you can generate seeds with menu mod attached.
Oh, okay. I saved though, so that randomizer file is not useful anymore for science.
You could disable the layer, I think.
Oh yeah, you're right. I don't want to mess with layers though. That's messy. When layers look like
Yeah.
this is not Dynamo Works. Where did I warp to?
Ooh.
Oh, well.
No, he got gyro. He's missing profane path. Oh. But what is he doing in Sanctuary then?
Well,
Did he never check hints? Oh, that would
he
be.
checked hints, yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Oh. Hmm.
Did he maybe miss a hint?
Huh.
He might have. He might have thought he already got Profane Path, or just doesn't remember the room name.
Yeah. Alright. Take two. This time we will not powerbomb Spider Guardian.
Diggle, you reloaded this one.
I know. Don't worry about it. I'm in the right fight now. By the way, this is what the layers look like. And oh no, I'm not reloading this room. Oh no. Oh my god, I hate this. Oh, nice bomb jump. I hate this room or this phase. The second phase. But anyways, don't pay attention to what I'm doing. Look at Clyde. Not yet, anyways. I'll tell you when it's important.
It's like going back to Temple Grounds now, so that's good news.
Ah,
He,
crap.
he realized it.
That works. See you later, Captain. I'll be commentating Dice Rons and Jaeger's race, if I'm not mistaken. Oh,
Trying to
So we
snipe.
have 2 matches tomorrow.
yeah, that'll be fun. Thank you very much, Captain.
Who was the other match? It was at like, isn't it like 3 p.m. Eastern or something like that?
Spider Guardian is a
Let's
fun
get
fight.
right here. Yeah, Bellator versus THK tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern.
Nice. Oh my god. There's like 45 seconds of stream delay. Don't worry, I'm still on this phase of Spider Guardian.
And then Jagger G versus Diceron at 8 o'clock Eastern.
Who's Jagger? Sounds like a jerk. Kappa.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
Alright, we finally escaped from second phase of Spider Guardian. Oh no, he's...
Apparently
Oh,
he
what is here?
maybe forgot where his last temple key is.
Huh.
Yeah, it looks like it. He must not remember the room name. He doesn't know
Yeah.
which room it is. One way you can figure out which room it is you can open up Randovania, the program to generate the seed, and you can go to File, Data Visualizer, and
Or just grab your phone and
the
Google.
Google is
Google
also a
listed
viable
in alphabetical
alternative.
when I'm in this situation, I just grab my phone and Google it.
Yeah, you can see me doing it, pausing in Prime 1, early in the Prime 1 tournament doing that because I wasn't still new at the game. Alright, hopefully he's figured it out. Oh, he hasn't found Light soon. Where was that? I forgot.
I don't know the room name.
Oh, wait, this is...
I want to say that was Torvus Plaza.
No, the room before that.
Oh, okay. Torvus Plaza access.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So he must have come back from, to get Annihilator from, Forgotten Bridge or Great Bridge?
Meditation Vista.
Wait, did he actually use the Dark World portal? Oh, he's living dangerously then. What do I need to be doing here?
Well, he's on Nintendo, so that portal is fine.
No.
It tends to crash on Dolphin though.
No, I've crashed before using that portal as well on Nintendo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Which portal? Wait, what are we
Meditation
talking
Vista. Alright,
about? It can crash a game?
Yep.
Apparently.
Oh, I screwed this up. Whoops.
How?
We'll find
well,
out
I
in like
missed
40
it.
seconds.
Layers. Oh dear.
I don't
This
want
is
to
something. Go ahead.
yeah, I don't want to be the party killer, but unfortunately I can't stay till Clyde is finished. It's
Oh, no.
like
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
It's getting pretty late over there, isn't it?
almost 6 a.m. in the morning. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little
That's wrapped around to being early.
Uh,
Also, I screwed it up, but alright.
But
This is something that would be
thanks for
better
joining
done
while
in
you were
emulator.
Thanks for joining while you were here, at least.
yeah. It was pretty fun.
Yeah, I can't wait to see the VOD.
Now we have DiggleWrath commentating his own race.
That's not sketchy at all.
Yeah, tell Clyde GG from.
Of course,
Alright.
of course.
And yeah, I'm gonna head out. Goodbye, SpeedGaming viewers. Check out every single one. My commentator partner Jagger, and the two runners DiggleWrath and Clyde. And I'm gonna head out and see you next mission.
Catch you later.
See you later.
Okay, he's checking his hints again. Which hints is he checking?
He's checking
looking for
his
a major item.
lore hints. Oh dear. Oh dear. If he's
He must
also
be
like
looking for
completely.
light suit.
Yeah, I don't think. Okay, I don't know if there's a hint for it. I stopped scanning like after I got half the hints.
I don't remember one.
Yeah, you would have seen more hints than I would have at this point.
Yeah.
So. Yeah. Another thing, if you're really desperate and you've actually forgotten. Oh yeah, do check out the trackers as well. They're good people. Who's tracking this race? Oh, I
It'll
don't.
be AWP and Semperfire.
Oh, I think we just. Oh, it's C. There we go. There we go. We figured it out.
Semperfire.
I accidentally plugged myself. How will I live with this brazen arrogance? But also, please follow. Anyways, he is really lost. So you're absolutely desperate and you don't know what key you've missed, you can cross refer your inventory, what Sky Tumble keys you have, and what hints you have. So if you see that you have all keys 1 through 8, but you don't have 9, there you go. And the hints do tell you what key is where, what number key is where. So that's why that works, or would work. Also, though, I wrote down my hints, and I advise people to do the same because, as cool as the menus are in this game, they're so painful to use. I love them, but also I don't want to use them. So when I scanned hints, you saw me taking a long time on each hint. That was me typing them down.
Yeah, Kirby does that as well, but he
He's
also he also saves at the ship and resets. So
yeah, I
even
would have
more
done that
incentive.
too if I didn't pick up light ammo expansion when I only had 50.
Oh yeah.
I like the item enough to not reset. Oh dear. This is tragic. And he's going to Aegon now. Yeah, he does now. He saw an SRL that I had not done, then he gave me the GGs. He just must be really lost. He could be going for 100%. Yeah.
I'm thinking he just doesn't know you can go to the Sky Temple without light suit.
Oh,
I thought he
yeah.
knew that.
I mean,
That's
he
a
might not.
possibility.
It's possible that it's also fair enough if he doesn't. Oh, yeah. I just kind of take that for granted at this point, honestly. Oh, Dark Burst, nice. He
It
has
looks like a light
memes.
elevator.
Yeah, it does. It dresses up like a light suit required elevator, but it's just not. It's just lies and window dressing.
Yeah. There's only 3 rooms in the game with light elevators that require a light suit.
Yep, and you saw me fail at one of them somehow, which was amazing. Where is he going? Oh no, he doesn't know about this item too.
Yeah, the hint is nice.
No, it isn't.
Yeah,
That was already a thanks game hint when I got there.
right.
Yeah, so for if Clyde, you are watching this in the future, to get that item, for one, hi, but also for that item to become available, you need to fight Amorbus and return the Aegon energy, and then the Echo things will appear, and you can destroy those to open that item up. This item is hot garbage.
Also, please
Say the
tell us
least.
what the lottery numbers are.
Yeah, he's pretty lost. He might also think he needs light suit, which I think is more likely at this point. Then again, I actually don't know what's going through his head. Because if I personally thought I needed light suit, I would at least go get light or the last Sky Temple key,
Yeah.
and hope light suit was there. But I don't know, maybe not.
Yeah, it's either that or he doesn't remember which room is Profane Path,
Yeah,
which I guess would be even worse. Although it does say in the hint which area it's in.
yeah. Did he just miss that one hint? Like I've done that before, and I've accidentally not scanned a hint. Is it possible he's just done that?
Possible. I don't know for sure if he scanned all of the hints, but he, like, even if that's the case, he could just go back to Sky Temple Gateway and scan it.
Oh, and he is forfeited from the Messerel room.
Well, we'll see if we could get him in here and
Yeah.
figure out what the problem was. Real unfortunate.
Recording to logbook.
Okay. He will be in here in a hot second.
All right.
All right, he's in setup. And oh,
And he's gone.
there he
Hey,
is.
Clyde. Welcome, welcome. So,
Hey, guys.
so first of all, Light Suit was in Torvis Plaza Access, the half pipe room in the tunnel.
Ah,
Uh,
I could have done it. Whatever.
yeah.
Anyway.
Also,
you had everything
you
else in
don't
the
need
game.
Light Suit.
Yeah, I was there, but I figured I had no idea what the suit was, so I wouldn't waste everyone else's time by just
But you
doing
don't need light suit to use that last.
Oh, you don't?
You don't. Yeah, surprise.
Damn
It looks
Okay.
like one, but it only it doesn't walk the walk, so to say. It's a sweet lie or a painful one.
Damn. I never knew that. Interesting. I've always
Yeah.
thought like light suit was one of the requirements, but I guess not. I mean, it's still it would be nice to have, but whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Also, that Amorbicite, or not the Amorbicite, well, it kind of is, but that mining plaza item you're trying to get just before you stopped, you have to kill a Morbus and also return the Aegon energy for it, and then the Echo things will appear.
Oh yeah, okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
good to
that
know.
item is hot garbage. It's really funny when Light Beam is there. Lies.
Yeah, it's a pretty
I can
awful item.
imagine.
Yeah. Also, Viapron was here, and it's 6 a.m. in Germany right now, and so he called it to go sleep
Alright.
finally.
Yeah, so Diggle commentated his own race after that.
Yeah, nothing sketchy about that.
No, he just left like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah. So yeah, other than that painful bit of painful ending, what did you think of that seed?
It was decent, I guess. I don't know. I did really well on my run, to be honest. On like not necessarily my run, because I went around in circles too much for it to be a good run.
I also routed it pretty poorly, honestly. So you're
Yeah.
in the same boat.
Yeah, I was pleased with how well some of the decisions I made paid off, though. Like early game, for instance.
Yeah.
I was gonna take a gamble. I was like, okay, the missile trooper's not gonna spawn yet, but I can still get the item in the the cache B.
Yeah.
That's
Hive Chamber B.
Hive Chamber B.
Hive Chamber B, yeah. And it turned out to be a boost ball, so that was a really good decision.
Yeah.
That was really-
I just take. Did you drop down?
Yeah, I dropped down.
Oh, you can just take the elevator and go in like
Yeah.
one room.
I figured like just maybe the thing because I was fairly certain that the missile trooper didn't spawn. But
Yeah.
I was
Okay.
like, maybe, but yeah.
Fair enough then.
What
You
is
want to
his
know
trigger?
what it had?
You want an Aegon?
So funnily enough, that cannonball was on Dark Missile Trooper.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
So interesting thing about the cannonball, I thought because I didn't recognize the shape of the scan of the annihilator beam, so I was like, okay, maybe that's the cannonball. So I was like, I'll come back here if I need to fight Chico. And then I read a scan and I was like, that's a beam. I'm like, oh, there's the annihilator beam. I need that.
Yeah, I didn't see the cannonball very well since I picked it up in like half a second from when it spawned, and also it was in the ground. But I think it just looks kind of like an orb, like an ETM almost, but it has like an orb inside of it. I think. I didn't get a very good look at it. Yeah. By the way, did you go to once you were done with Dagon, did you go to Torvis or Sanctuary first?
I took so halfway through Aegon, I knew. I guess I didn't know. So I took the trip into Sanctuary and I got one of the Emerald Translator real quick.
I did that as well, but when it was time to leave Aegon forever, what did you do?
I went to Torvis, and then I realized that there was some good stuff in Sanctuary, so I did what I could in Torvis.
Honestly, I went to Sanctuary first, and I really all I got was Grapple Beam, and
Oh yeah.
I found Echo, of course, but I couldn't get that without Cobalt, which ended up being in Torvis, along with everything else I need to beat the game. Venomous
Yeah.
Pond? What was there? Oh yeah, Gravity Boost was in Venomous Pond.
So
That's
in
right.
Venomous Pond, where Screw Attack was, there is a
Oh,
little
no,
item
I'm sorry.
refill
I'm thinking
cache
different.
you could jump on top of, and that'll give you enough height to jump to the item.
Oh really? Okay. I
Yeah.
could have done that. I saw the screw
Yeah.
attack there. Like, but I immediately after I saw the screw attack, I just found out that the grapple beam was in Sanctuary. So I was like, okay.
Yeah.
I'll go in their Sanctuary real quick and then come back out. And I kept going like back and forth between different places. I should have routed it better, but
That's what I said too. If you rewatch the VOD, you see me do the
jump.
jump.
Okay.
It's like that pod is a little bit slippery, but it's not terrible, especially if you can get rid of the huntering.
In your case, it wasn't even necessary because you had Grapple Beam, but it's
I
nice to show.
actually,
Well, it's
I'm
probably
gonna be
more
honest.
consistent, isn't it?
I'm gonna be honest. I don't actually know how to get up there to do it the vanilla way. I can't actually do it vanilla.
You could just space jump up and grapple it from the bottom, or
Oh
you
yeah, I
could,
suppose.
like take the tunnel that you normally powerbomb in the light world, and that leads to the.
Oh, that's how you get up there? Okay.
Yeah.
Speedrunners doesn't even know the vanilla strat. SMH my head.
You can do a lot of things. I gotta watch the VOD on that. There's a lot of, like I said, I'm pretty new to this whole thing. I don't know all the tricks yet, but
I don't know all the tricks either. If I where Echo Beam,
today.
where Echo Visor was, if I had known the trick to get in there, I would have been done like half an hour before I was, even with my mediocre routing.
Where was Echo Visor again? Can't remember.
Second item in Dynamo Works.
Oh yeah.
Or Spider Guardian.
Can you get there without fighting? I just fought the Spider Guardian.
I did
really
too.
hard,
It's possible. It's really stupid, honestly. Like you have to do is you can either do a slow jump into an instant morph or a BSJ into an instant morph. Both are
or a screw attack.
stupid.
But that's also really finicky as well.
Yeah, that just sounds stupid. Like I'm just trying to imagine you lining up your screw attack to be facing that and have enough space to initiate a screw attack. That just sounds garbage.
What you're talking about. Okay, yeah. I didn't have a screw attack at the time, I don't think.
I wouldn't even want to go for that. I would want to do the slow jump first.
Yeah, in any case, it's in hard logic.
Yeah,
No
it's not easy at all.
Huh. Okay. Yeah.
There's also an out of bounds, but it's more obscure.
I mean, there's always an out of bounds.
Yeah, there's always an out of bounds.
The one thing that I really liked early on was the way that the bombs worked out for me. Just the decision making on that as well.
Same, though I did make one boo-boo. When I thought I was going to be coming back with Emerald Translator, so I didn't bother looking at the item and on the way out towards the Violet Elevator. I didn't take into account that I could just come in the back way with Dark Visor. It ended up being 5 missiles, but I went out of my way to go check after the I did pick up bombs. So whoops.
Yeah, I had a hard time looking because I've never actually looked up there before. I just saw a lot of someone doing it. I think it was Jagger actually. I was watching Jagger's VOD. I saw him do that. I was like, oh well, you can actually see that. That's good to know.
Yeah.
So I looked at that and found it.
Yeah, I should have done it too. I will be doing it from now on since
Yeah,
in
there
that
are
exact
so many
case.
obscure things that you don't know until you see someone else do it.
Oh
Doesn't
yeah,
even
absolutely.
occur to-
I didn't know that where the aerial training grounds item was, Sky Temple key was. I didn't know that you could just from the other side scan the scan post.
Could you
until, like
really?
a couple days ago, right?
Like a week ago, yeah.
A week ago, yeah.
Oh dang! I could have gotten that so much earlier.
I could have too, honestly. Honestly, it would have been routed better if I had just gone up from Janitor Brat and like Dark World there and just screw attack up. Oh, I didn't have screw attack, did I? Never mind, I lied. I was correct.
Yeah, it's really weird. There's just like a tiny sliver of a window in between the barrier that you can look through.
Seems
Do you
are
have to,
weird in
like,
this
die a
game.
bunch of times? Do you have to fall down a bunch of times, or can you just do it in one go?
No,
I
you,
mean,
you screw attack across, and then you could stand on the little thin piece of the ledge that
Oh,
sticks
really?
out from underneath the
Yep.
force field.
That's
couldn't,
cool.
I do
Because
that
echoes.
trick. Yeah, because echoes.
Okay, so I think I really like about this seed in particular that you didn't really have to fight any bosses.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. This is honestly the best seed I've gotten in weeks. No
Vtron actually
hyperbole.
called that early as well. He was
Same.
saying at the beginning of the game, commentator's blessing, there are going to be no bosses required this seed.
How kind. If only most commentators wield their power for good instead of say, lol, all bosses.
But the memes.
Yeah, I thought I knew where to let. It says GMFC has a major upgrade, right?
Right.
So
That
okay,
was-
there's only, yeah, it was the secret missile, but I was thinking there's only one thing I don't have, and that's got to be the light suit. So I like.
Oh wow. I did not see that hint.
I have a path to like get all the Sky Temple keys, and I'll just get the light seal right there, and then I'll just be done. And then I looked in there, I jumped over, and it was the missile expansion. I was like, "Oh, are you kidding me?"
When he said that, I was just like, "Wait, what? What was the other item I picked up there?" Forgetting that there is in fact a first item.
Yeah, I was. What? I don't even know why that's a hint.
I mean, that's like half the hints I get, honestly.
Yeah, I guess
I think
it's
okay.
used for like random starting location, but
Oh yeah, yeah. Yes, I think we've rambled on long enough. Any final words?
nothing much. I guess good games.
Oh yeah, good game, good game. I don't have any final words other than I'm gonna be experimenting with that weirdness with Spider Guardian. Weird animation glitches.
He did some weird thing where like he closed the little hatch thingy that it's
Yeah,
supposed to
as
crawl
Spider
up.
Guardian is passing through it, and then
And it
Spider
just-
Guardian will automatically roll up to the second hatch. It's very strange
really?
looking. Yeah, we're wondering if we can possibly leverage that into a quick kill by getting a Morbus Spider Guardian up to the last post immediately. But yeah, something I'm gonna have to experiment with on emulator.
Cool.
So yeah,
Thanks y'all for racing. Thanks to Vpron for joining me for commentary throughout most of the match, and thank you very much for AWP and Separate Fire Dog for tracking.
yeah.
And
Huge
the
shout outs
Speed
to everyone
Gaming
for
crew.
commentating or tracking. Thank you so much, guys. We really appreciate it as the runners.
So tune in tomorrow for the thrilling continuation of the Metroid Prime 2 Randomizer tournament.
Yeah, suffering that tournament.
How many viewers did we have throughout the entire thing? Because I know we started with like 50.
I don't know, a bunch.
Alright, well, see you guys later.
Yeah, see you.
Bye, everyone.